Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. Thank you so much for all of your support, and things are just, taking momentum flow. The shares, the likes, the subscribes, the messages. Thank you, thank you. And I am putting shorter videos up on my other social media platforms. If you would like to check those out, they're kind of quick daily energy updates or confirmations. Now, collective, reverse roles and genders. As you know, I always say that. The cards are actions. Even though I follow a story, you can reverse the roles. It's for you to discern whether a reading it fits for you. Now, we have the 555 portal today, all about change. This is all about quantum jumping, quantum leaps, pure hearts coming into alignment, your heart and soul coming into vibrational alignment with you now. We are still purging, we are still clearing, raising our vibration. The veils, the masks are all coming off. Everybody is, exposure for closure this year, even with ourselves. So just keep that in mind. Everything transforming, changing, and there could be, for some of you, major leaps, major changes. You may all of a sudden not be able to be around someone's energy. You might walk outside or go out into, be social around a lot of people and feel yourself depleted and drained very, very quickly. So what's happening is this. Everyone's vibrational frequency is being aligned and realigned now. Remember the old radios where you had to, Grandpa had them, and you had to tune into a frequency. Well, what's happening now is everyone's trying to tune into their frequency. So can you imagine being out there and all the frequencies just crisscrossing and going everywhere? If you are perceptive to energy or aware of, get affected by energy in crowds and things like that, and it's an instant drain, their energies are all over the place right now. Now, if people are ghosting, if they are leaving your life, if they are whatever, that is because they are being removed or blocked. There's a reason people are you're not communicating or resonating with them. It's frequency. Also, as you move towards your birthday, and this year is really most of us getting into our North Node, crossing that finish line, elevating within your soul and heart, okay? So you are going to have the biggest spiritual warfare attacks, the biggest interceptions, deceptions, trying to come in for, to block that path or lead you down the wrong path. Okay, so you really do need to use a lot of discernment now. Discernment. If you're starting to head down a path or a direction and there's a lot of blocks, I need you to do one thing. I need you to disconnect your energy from everyone and everything. Call your power back. Call your energy back. Get into nature, reground yourself, connect up to your creator, that's yourself, your divine connection to you, and ask the creator's truth, okay? Is this a block because of a wrong direction, or is this an interference? If you get the feel, if you don't hear anything, just feel it. Because right now, a lot of you are going, I'm not meant to do this if it's new. If it's new and a new direction, you'll be going, I'm not meant to do this. There's too many blocks. Things aren't working. Just stop and make sure you're not in spiritual warfare and being diverted off crossing that finish line into your North Node, which is the next elevation of you, new contract, new you. As you move forward into that, your frequency will change, everything falls away, and everything you are attached with, those contracts are done, okay? And you can feel this vibrationally. So this is a year of very mixed energy, very mixed frequency, as everyone's trying to tune in and get their frequency and their direction, all right? Like their north, their North Star type energy. All right, is that camera? I've got the other stand. Oh my God, please stay. Yeah, so see this was on the side, but this is the Nine of Swords. It's mental, emotional anguish, thinking, processing, meltdowns, burnouts, can't do it anymore, or it can be extreme grief. If you are experiencing this, it is a purge. It is a vibration that now can't fit in your body. So programming, feelings attached to programs in your body now, as you raise, cannot stay in. Now I've got that high piercing energy in my ear. So we are going through it, so to speak. Now the fives jumped in, the 555 portal, to really amp it up, really bring change, really bring you into that pure heart energy of yourself, right? So there's going to be a lot of this, a lot of overthinking, a lot of emotion, it's like when your whole life flashes before your eyes. It's like you can see everyone and everything for what it is. And if you can't, then you can feel it. You feel no connection or no direction or no energy where you are. If you are experiencing this, it is just a closure. You are about to come up out of the ashes, rebirth, re-get a new energy center, a new vibrational frequency, and that will take off. But we do have to purge, and we do have to bring out these emotions. It's about finding courage and being optimistic, but also there's a judgment and a fate. See, that everything's faded now, guys. War, battle, struggle, devil, stark, north node. I cannot make this up. This is about taking a leap of faith into your north node. That means a whole new you. That means everything you did, why you did it, you're recreating it. You are not the old you. We keep saying this, and you're wondering why your energy and things are being blocked, or you're being instantly removed from a situation. That is the divine's protection, or a spiritual interference, a negative one. See this north node? What did I say? The biggest spiritual attacks come before you do this, the biggest. This is obsessions of cycles, addictions in cycles, belief systems, mental, emotional, how you thought things were, why you thought things were, entrapment, codependence, all of our weaknesses, right? We've all got them. This is look, war, spiritual warfare, war, inner outer conflict. Now that can be you with you, by the way. You can be in a spiritual war and conflict. Sometimes you don't want to move on, you don't want to outgrow, you don't want to, you like things to stay as they are. Nothing ever stays as it is. It's either an evolution, a growth, a learning, or a destruction. Like a lowering, falling further. Well, 2025, you are here for exposure and closure. There is no doubt about that. See this? Missing cup. Spiritual journey, being pulled and called, but have to let go. Mental, emotional, spiritual exhaustion. That could be people going, I don't want to be on this path anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I need a new path. I need a new direction. I need a new journey. It could be someone's realized that something's missing, or someone's missing, or they're not quite on the right path and they're waiting for that to come in. Now we have manifestation and courage and hope. I'll strongly say this and see judgment and a message and a text or an email or a message, a direct message from spirit about a new beginning. Somebody here, whether you're in the depths of despair about getting a new beginning, waiting, watching, where hope, in deep hope, it's coming. This warfare, this devil blinding you, making you feel lesser than, unable, cannot see, cannot, lower your self-esteem, whatever it is. Look at you, collective, the warrior. It's all a test right now. It's all a test. Anybody collaborating with warlike together moving forward, they're going to be bitterly disappointed. Look, I'm going to say it because they have been trying to block you, or they want to block you. I keep repeating this. I don't understand how people don't get the message, because when the messages keep coming out, anyone or anything that is trying to block the North Node, the warlike, the games, the manipulation, the frenemies, the enemies, the attacks, the hidden attacks, anywhere people putting you down, making you feel lesser than, making you feel rejected, abandoned, not good enough, whatever. And for some of them, on the flip side, some people are having to sit in what they have done to people. Take it where it fits, but here's the thing, it's over. The Chariot, this collaboration. And okay, this is weird. This is another message. I think I've got 3 different groups here. We've got devastation about a path or a missing cut. So this is someone very unhappy. If you are very unhappy and you don't know what your blocks are, don't worry. They're about to be revealed, removed by the divine. If someone here has been actually attacking you or trying to block your path or take from you, they do not see what's coming by the divine. And anyone or anything that collaborated as a group against you, why is this person so worried? Home, family, relationship. There's a cup missing. They're not where they're meant to be. They're trying to manifest hope, star, blessing, wish fulfillment. They want to come rushing in, fated moment, because they received a message or a download. That can be a feeling or a message from spirit or a knowing or an understanding or a clarity. Yeah, warlike collaboration moving forward, the Chariot with the Tower. This is the divine stepping in. Whoever this collaboration with, it is going down. Well, let's put it this way. They aren't a collaboration anymore. Everybody's squealing on each other. Spirit, I don't even use that word. Spirit's like, oh, they're squealing. They're so worried about what's going to come out. And this North Node, keep going forward. You can't see it or you don't have any hope or faith, but look at this. 2 of Cups. That's the right people, places, situations, path, journey, purpose. All these people did, they were a part of your past South Node karmic contract this lifetime. All they've done, if they've done anything underhanded or whatever, all they've done is rack you up good karma. That's all they've done. All they've done is given you a glow up or an upgrade with the divine. And if you haven't seen the evidence of that, wait till you cross into this North Node. Look at this, Tower, moving forward, the Chariot, as in it's something that cannot be denied, something that is just cannot not move forward. We've got past life love, or we've got the Six of Cups, or that you're loving, or you're caring, or you're nurturing when others said you didn't. So hypothetical, so to speak, that could be a representation. Coming in passion, they want to give because it was imbalanced. I want a passionate new start. For leaving you out in the cold, they want to balance up temperance and move forward. Putting the past behind them, that's either you or them, okay? Look, all I can say with this reading is this. Please have great discernment. Trust your heart, your soul. If the universe is redirecting you, or you're going towards what you want and there's blockages, probably spiritual warfare. Yeah, the biggest battle for you to collaborate and move forward. Yep, that's what the message is. And if you want your happiness, your contentment, your peace, your 10 of cups, then you have to fight for it. You do. You have to put the past behind you. You have to balance out. You have to grow. You have to elevate. You have to move forward. There is a bit of a fight on your hands. Look at this. And see this, what this represents? I did not see that. We had the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Divine. And then behind it, I accidentally picked up the Temperance card. That's balance. That's laws of cause and effect, balance, next evolution of you, everything put in divine order, with the Hierophant divine order, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So what that shows me is this. It will not matter who says what or what is said. The divine is now going to show people who are the true, who the real person is. You know, when they're like, the universe is going to show everyone who actually did the work. So credits, rewards, you can sit there and say all you like about X, Y, Z, but the universe is now delivering the actual, revealing, showing who's in balance, who's in divine order, who's elevating, who's moving forward. So if there was a lot of deceit, deception around the Queen of Cups, see? It's like that old saying, whatever people said about you or did or didn't do, say, do, act, defend, whatever your experience was, well, the divine's now about to bring forward undeniable evidence, undeniable reward, undeniable results, all I keep hearing is there can be no more manipulation. See, the World card reset over the Moon card. A part of this exposure for closure that we're going through in 2025, being a 9 completion, and then 2026 is the one that's actually everyone fully in the reset. So as we hit our birthdays this year, you're going to the 9, you've got a year of exposure for closure. Then by next birthday, not this one, the following, you'll be in your 1 year, there's the great reset. So everyone has to reevaluate. Everybody's transforming. Everyone's about to see things very, very differently. And a lot of the things of turning of the tables is now they get to experience what you went through, or vice versa. Or let's say XYZ was saying this about you, or you weren't good enough for XYZ, or whatever it was. Well, now they're actually seeing that you are, that you were really the right one in the position. You know, when you see, it's like they showed me someone sitting in a chair. It's like that chair is actually yours. Yeah. So Whew. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Someone's very guarded, blocked, King of Cups, wanting to come forward, wanting to expand beyond their current situation. Basically, with a lot of this King and Queen of Cups coming out, whether it's romance, whether it's love, whether it's aligning to your tribe, to your destiny, to who you are now after that frequency tune that is still happening and will continue to happen. What this basically means is, in another sense, is we are about to align to our true destined partners. We are about to get new karmic contracts in love, in divine purposes, divine partnerships. But that's not just lovers, that is groups, friends, associations. Cups represent your deep inner spiritual connection to self. It's about your spiritual alignment. What am I spiritually getting out of this? Is my soul being fulfilled? Like, this is purpose. I want to be connected to through love or connection to my purpose, to my mission, to my destiny, to my person. Cups have to have connection. They cannot live in the 3D and the 5D separately. They have to bring them in as one. So swords and pentacles, they could possibly live 3D, 5D separation, all right? But cups are all about spiritual journey, connection, love, feeling, like having a connection. And it's so interesting because and this is where a lot of people, you know, whether it be twin flames or their higher divine counterpart or a true love or a true purpose or a true destiny or a true mission or whatever, there is no point having it if it's only in the 5D. There's no point dreaming about that dream life, dream job, dream this, dream. Yes, you have access to the 5D to show you, to connect you spiritually. You then have to actually bring it into the 3D, and you actually have to live by it in the 3D. That's why, you know, a lot of people get stuck in this, but this is my twin flame, or this is my divine life partner, or that, yes, but you still have to do something with it. It's otherwise you'll be 10 years down the track going, that dream job or that dream hobby or that dream whatever that I wanted, but it will only ever be a dream, a fantasy. See, 5D represents spiritual connection, spiritual frequency alignment, growth at your higher self, higher consciousness. It's attached to all of that. It's fabulous, but you have to bring it into reality. There's no point having a soulmate, a purpose, a path, a twin, a love of your life, a true love, whatever you want to call it, a mission, I think I said that, a purpose, a heart's desire to be or become something, if you don't actually put it into action. It actually has to form in the 3D. And I just got a message just then from Spirit. As we're closing out these South Node and North Node contracts, there will be no more accessing the 5D unless you can bring it into the 3D. That's what's being reviewed. Spirit's like, yep, that's correct. Yep. You're feeling it, you're seeing it, you're doing it. Yes, that's correct. We've given you the signs, the feelings, the activations, the heart. But if your job is to bring it in the 3D and make it a reality. And that's what the North Node's about. And so those who move forward into the North Node, they're signing up on a spiritual level to bring their future they've been shown and seen into the 3D forward, correct? Others will stay in the 5D with that and not bring it into reality, and they will go and keep in that south node. So whatever you're being shown now, whatever you know is your heart's desires, it is kind of the universe saying no more excuses. Contracts have ended. Contracts are going to be sent out. Missions, purposes, directions. There is no more living in the 5D and not bringing it into the 3D. It's either do it, get on the mission, or don't do it. There is no point. There's no point loving your twin or whatever if they're not actually taking action to physically do it in the 3D. And they don't deserve that connection from you. They were shown you the last, I'll go up to 5 years, but it could be more if it's 10 or if it's 20 years ago, and they are still not taking action. They're not prepared to bring it into the 3D and make it a life and a spiritual alignment. And this King and Queen of Cups energy, that is, look, it is about passion, desires, right? And the Sun card, what you're here for, where you're here to grow, learn, build, illuminate, bring to light, be successful. See this working against this. I know a lot of these readings are going to be a little repetitive. See Justice? That is karmic laws, karmic contracts, karmic justice, karmic, a final decision, an order from the divine or from legal or in the 3D, whatever it is. But basically, see, we've got the transformation card, the happiness, the wondering, the thinking. See, no action. See, this is no action. 2 of Wands. Are you going to do it or not? So see this is all spiritual warfare. People, places, situations, or yourself working against the divine, or people working against you now seems to be the biggest running theme in these readings right now. You are going to be getting the biggest spiritual warfare, the biggest spiritual attacks, the biggest interferences, the biggest interceptions. You have to have your wits about you now. You do. We have a King of Pentacles. We have wish fulfillment, taking action to 10 of Pentacles, suspended. Are they planning? Okay, so what this is about, whether you're male or female, this is representing it's time to take action. It's time to be the ruler, the leader, the authoritative in your life. Wish fulfillment. If you want it, you need to take action and be a King and Queen of Wands. You need to go and align to your legacy, what you're here to do and be with people who you can grow with. You don't want people who are jealous, who are envious, who are in competition, who are not there. And those people will be being taken out of your life now, removed from your life. See this Hanged Man? There's none of that. We've got a Tower. Spirit is telling you, if you were unclear before, you're going to be very clear. If you couldn't decide, you're going to be you're going to be able to make decisions. If you could not see the correct something the right way, Spirit's about to bring those towers. They're about to remove the illusion, the delusions, the deceptions, the emotions, the secrets, whatever's hidden, because now we have to focus on our mission. Yeah, and we have to stand in it now. We have to block out the noise. You have to be in tune with yourself. You have to follow your heart, your soul, your higher guidance, nobody else's, just your own intuition, okay? See, a big reevaluation. And this evaluation is about what's an illusion, what's a delusion, what's got no more energy, what's got no more life, what's got no more light. You know, are you trying to build something in the snow and it's not fruition. You've been called to reevaluate, and all these are illusions and delusions that do not come into reality. So this is that's the message. Spirit has said to all of us, everybody, we have illuminated or will illuminate absolutely everything. We will illuminate where you're working against you, where others are working against you, where you're not in alignment, where you're sabotaging, right? So now we are held to these contracts. Anything that you are not going to bring into reality, anything you say, anything you do without action is a false reality. Spirit's calling on people now. Speak, what is it? Say, do what you say and say what you do. And that's being called out by Spirit. Look at that. Anywhere you're delusional with yourself, it's going to be shown. It really is. I want to say this really important message. I'm starting to lose my voice. Spirit's not mucking around. Your destiny, your purpose, your higher destiny, your growth, your soul growth, your heart growth. You are here for a mission. You pre-wrote it when you came here. All these elevations are surpassing you far beyond old DNA, old hierarchy, old matriarchy, old DNA, RNA, all of the outdated systems. They are. This is the great step into quantum beyond what we were, you know. So we're kind of on our own. You are kind of alone because we are now surpassing through healing, energy, belief systems, how things run and work within the world. They are all crumbling, and we are now fully going into that new. So it is scary, it is new. And what will come in is temptation on your structure. See? Showing your flaws. Where you build foundations, the balance of that, and the slow and steady forming of it, and where you allow deceptions and temptations to come in. Clarity. Reflecting in shadow, fulfillment, a message Mercury, coming back into balance and nature. See? So you are guarded at the moment because the world is changing. You are changing. You are transforming. And it's bringing you into Venus, love, romance. It's so funny that portal today is about that. And beauty and creative arts and wealth and harmony. But that's not outwardly. That is on a soul level. Guys, it's rebirth. See? I'm going to say this. Fates stepping in. Remembering. See? Going back to you. The divine spark of who you were. Here's the thing. I was going to say something. I've lost it. Hang on. We'll come back in a second. Oh, it's gone. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, what was I going to say? Heart. I was going to say creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction. This isn't outward. This is inward. Where is your soul being fed? How are you going to get romance? Now, romance and love does not have to be with another person. Think of that as energy, whether it's your job, your career, how you live, your environment, your purpose, your everyday passions and desires to get up and be and do. They have to be in alignment. You actually have to be. How are you going to get beauty, love, fulfillment when you are not in alignment or choosing that? If you're choosing karmic connections, the opposite, if you're not in growth, if you're not creative, if you're not inspired, if you're not energetically alive, as in feeling really passionate, then how do you expect to feel deep soul contentment. See, this is what you're being shown. I can't make it up. Higher self. Higher self, Venus, love, values, inner child, and your stability. And it's time to release 5D. No more dreaming. No more, see, feminine energy, receiving, loss, wound, moon, illusion, Mars, Pluto, illusion, the world as you know it, where you delude yourself. A lot of people, twin flame, a lot of people, guys, it doesn't matter if you met your twin flame, if you're on your twin journey, on your universal journey or your mission or your purpose, right? This is 5D, telepathic, all the 5D, spiritual, magnetic, divine connection. The thing that makes you vibrationally align and go forward is connected to what you wrote before you came here. Right? The rest is free will that you chose outside of that, which is usually what we go off and where we get off path. Where you're exploring outside your mission with the divine. And that's what they're saying. All stalemates, all control that keeps you in a stalemate, you're trying to achieve this abundance, this self-care, this growth, right? But you want to keep it in the 5D. At some point, the 5D has to come into the 3D and these have to merge, or it's just an illusion. And those realities are coming in thick and fast. Thick and fast. Guarded, apology, freedom, closed off thinking, and control. Basically with that, guys, just a lot of how you keep your safety, how you keep your stability, how you walls and blocks, and they're all being challenged. They're all being challenged now. It's good. It's just growth. It's just growth. There's always a new you, and you'll fit into that new. See where you sabotage. That is definitely being exposed here. Release. See, it's affecting your stability, and it's from a higher self, inner child issue. Heal. We've got to do our healing. Jupiter, action, expansion, bringing you out of nostalgia into union. See, renewal, truth, getting into your truth, divine timing. Greater forces are at play. Release, control, all will work out and bring you into alignment. It's actually us as humans. We have this free will. We're born with it. Our free will protects us spiritually. It gives us personal space, and it actually enables you to make choices and decisions while you're here on earth. Okay, so 80% of the time the universe says, sure, you've got free will. Go and explore. Go and be what you want to do. Choose what you want to do. We will help you. We will help manifest it. We will help you be creative, because you're in connection and you're co-creating. That does not mean it's a destiny, a purpose, or fated, or written by the higher divine in you. And that's where we have to learn discernment now. Is this my free will, or is this actual divine intervention? Is this or spirit just said add in, or is it interception or sabotage or psychic attack or trying to get you off your path? All right, that's all sabotage is. So time now to see this, get in connection with who you're meant to be vibrationally in connection with. All right, and Spirit's really going to bring into reality where you're in fantasy land, where you're trying to see someone's potential or potential is what you see in another person's soul. It does not mean they can ever do it, be it, or complete it. Actions show you everything you need to know. Actions are people's truth. It doesn't matter how they feel, their actions are their truth. And that is a big reality, all of us. But can I tell you, it will burn away. It drops all the facades and the self-sabotage. It'll bring you into alignment and truth, and you watch everything activate, and you elevate, and you grow, and you get energy, and you drop all that dead weight, dead wood, dead, that stuff you're carrying that is basically not even meant to be there. We've got a very strong will. We've got a very strong free will. And the divine does try and work with you, but a lot of the times we're kind of really resisting that elevation. And there's multiple things we could talk about. Anyway, take care. See you later. Bye.